This is a brief overview of World War II. Enjoy. World War II started when Germany invaded Poland as part of Operation Fall Weiss, and eventually carving it up between themselves and the Soviets. Then Germany invaded France, which thought that they couldn't because they built the Maginot Line after World War I, and they thought it was impenetrable. In reality, it kind of sucked. It has a lot of holes, and one of the major holes was in the Ardennes forest region. The French thought that the Ardennes forest was naturally impenetrable because it's a forest. It's dense, it's dark, it has plants. It's not ideal for infantry or motorized vehicles. But Germany punched through the Ardennes forest gap with 50 Wehrmacht divisions, quickly encircling the French and English armies at Dunkirk. They destroyed the French armies, but the English got away on every boat they literally have. Fishing, recreational, private, just everything went to saving the English soldiers. Then Germany launched Operation Barbarossa into the Soviet Union, which was initially successful. They almost pushed to Moscow, but then the winter came. The Germans were pushed back a long way. Then it got warmer, so the battles began again. One of the major battles here was the Battle of Kursk, which was fought near the Kursk salient. I'm not really sure how to say this, but the Battle of Kursk was a major tank battle. It involved the new heavy German tanks, the Panzer, the Tiger, and the Rear Ferdinand, which, in truth, sucked. The Panzer VI Tiger I was a very powerful heavy tank. In my opinion, if it was brought back into today's battlefield, it would suck, but it wouldn't suck that much. I mean, no military would want to do that, but yeah, it would not be that crappy of a tank. Also, the Panzer V Panther was another major tank used in World War II. The Tiger and the Panther were very strong tanks of their time. And the Ferdinand was really an 88 pack gun mounted on a rejected version of the Tiger chassis. And it had no close quarter weapons, so not very good. That's not how you design a tank or an anti-tank whatever. That's just not how you do it. You need close quarter weapons. What about infantry? Back to Operation Barbarossa. The Germans were pushed all the way back to Berlin, where the Battle of Berlin was fought. But before that, the Allies launched Operation Overlord, which involved invading France. Well, Nazi France. The beach selected for the invasion was the Normandy beaches, and yeah, Rommel had his Atlantic wall there, but it wasn't that great. But at codename Omaha, it was brutal. A few thousand Allied soldiers died, but eventually Omaha was taken. The Germans were pushed back from both sides. The Soviets closing in from the east, the Allies closing in from the west. Eventually, the Soviets reached Berlin first, and the Battle of Berlin was fought. Hitler committed suicide, and for the next 20 days, the top admiral of the Kriegsmarine, Admiral Karl Donitz, was Führer. In this period, the Waffen-SS, the Wehrmacht, Waffen-SS, and surprisingly, the Wehrmacht and the Allies fought at Castle Itter. The Waffen-SS assaulted the castle with 88 guns and around 150 men, and the Wehrmacht and the Allies were almost destroyed, but reinforcements came in at just the right time, and the battle was won. After that, nothing really major happens in Europe. The German regime simply surrenders. There are the Nuremberg trials, and everything ends. Am I going to talk about the Pacific War? Maybe for next time, but today I was really just going to talk about the European part of the conflict. So yeah, hope you learned something, and goodbye.